just boast and look to put down others that don't practice keeping the law and condemn others that don't practice keeping the law. And a lot of people love to boast, and those that like to keep the law love to boast and say, oh man, God understands, man. He understands that I try my best. We are on the law, my best doesn't cut it. God requires perfect keeping of the law. So those people that boast and say, God understands, man, God understands this. I'm going to prove to you now that God requires perfect keeping of the law. We're going to go to James chapter 2 verses 10, which states, for whoever shall keep the whole law and yet stumble in one point, he is guilty of all. You hear what it said? For he who said, do not commit adultery, also said, do not murder. Now, if you do not commit adultery, but you do murder, you have become a transgressor of the law. So this is clearly stating that if you stumble in one point, you're guilty of all. So this actually brings man to the end of himself. No man. And there are a lot of people that just boast and look to put down others that don't keep the law. Right? That try not to keep the law. But this is clearly stating, if you stumble in one point, he's guilty of all. That means there's only one man that can keep the law, and that's Jesus Christ. And he bring the law till it's full pristine to the Pharisees. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 to 18, which states, do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For assuredly I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle will by no means pass from the law till all is fulfilled. So you see what Jesus said? For surely I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle will by no means pass from the law till all is fulfilled. And he clearly states, I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Another passage in which Jesus brings the law to its highest pristine and the way it's supposed to be kept is Matthew chapter 5, verses 21 to 22, which states, you have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be in danger of the judgment. But I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. So this is basically saying here, if you are angry for your brother in your heart, you have already committed murder. A lot of people just like to bring it to the outside aspect of not committing murder and boast and say, man, I keep the law better than he and all of that. I'm not encouraging murder here either. Don't think about that either. But I'm just showing you to the highest pristine that Jesus brought the law to. And that no man can keep that inward part of the law but Jesus Christ. Another part Jesus brought the law to the highest pristine is in Matthew chapter 5, verses 27 to 28, which states, you have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. So you see, a lot of people love to condemn others that have fallen in this area and say, man, they never commit adultery, Ben, she, and all of that there, right? But Jesus brings this point to the fullest pristine, which makes all of us guilty, even myself guilty. States and say, but I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart.